Hey guys, it's Quinn with PTSD while black. I'm doing what helped me get through my trauma from the concussion, which was to vlog. I'm going back into vlogging. I'm realizing that I'm still dealing with some severe PTSD around my aunt's death. I'm doing a lot of denial that I don't want to accept that she's gone. Her death was in June. It's August. And I've been dealing with people who have attacked or sabotaged me the whole time. And hey there. So dealing with their attack was distracting me from how I really felt about her not being here and how I felt about losing her. And I watched as I've really been isolating from calling my family this past month. I don't want to talk to my family because I'm trying so hard to deny that this has happened, that she's not here. And I either try to stay busy with overworking, or I am binging, or I am binge watching tarot lately because that's a thing. I'm trying to get more intuitive with my understanding of the cards. But the really big truth is I'm using all of this to hide my real feelings about her not being here. I'm using all of this to hide how I really feel about her being gone. I am using even the obsession with the tarot, the whole twin flame discussion. It's like, oh, this person's going to come in and make an apology or to work things out with you, kind of thing. I've been using even that fantasy so I don't have to deal with her not being here. And I'm catching myself in that denial. And I couldn't avoid feeling today. I talked to my cousin and just realizing that Auntie's not here and that we've got to keep each other together, and we're supporting each other in our marriages. And because Auntie would be the one we would talk to about marriage and life. And she's not here. She isn't here anymore. And like yesterday, what hit me was that, I'm not going to be able to go home for Thanksgiving or for Christmas and see her. And I said no so many times because we didn't have the money. I didn't look to see if there were payment plans to pay for a flight or something like that. I wasn't willing to take that risk. And yeah, I've really I can't go back. I won't ever get to go back. She never got to meet my husband face to face. And my husband hasn't gotten to meet my family because we've always been dealing with something. And we couldn't afford to fly, or there was this next thing that we had to take care of. And so that's one of the things that we're doing, is trying to plan for my husband and I to go back home, at least to see the rest of my living family, because you don't know how much time you have with people. You don't know how much time you have. And it's why it's so important to tell people that they matter today and in this moment, to give them their flowers today, because there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee that we're going to see them again. And I just realized, like, how to soften the blow of this pain of losing her. I allow myself to become obsessed or fixated on something where I don't have the answer, but that the answer should be readily available. So let me see if I can solve the math problem. Let me see if I can fix this social media page, or if I can work on this file or this form or this document or this relationship with someone who's not available. I catch myself doing all these things to stay busy so that I don't have to deal with the real loss. The reality is that the love of my life is no longer here. And I can't see her again. I can't hold her again. And it does hurt. And I am angry. And I am sad. And I am afraid. And I also at the same time carry love and patience and compassion and acceptance. That all these things are real and valid to me at this time. All of them. All of them. And I can see how much I have been. We talk about this in our couples group where sometimes you'll pick a fight with your partner because you really don't want to face something that's very important to you, either in the relationship or personally for you. And I could see where I was making the emphasis um, this month on whether or not my partner was taking care of himself physically, if he was going to the doctor or getting the help that he needed. I was, fixated on that, but not really on the fact that I am grieving and I'm dealing with this loss, and I don't know how to say be there for me. I don't know how to say be there for me and that I need someone. And I don't know how to do it. So instead, let's find everything that's wrong with our marriage and pick it apart, or everything that's wrong with you not taking care of your health, let alone that I'm just like eating sugar like a mofo. Uh, and let's create a crisis so that I don't have to focus on how sad I feel that the one person in the world who loved me the most, I can't be there with her. I can't. I won't see her again. And then I was so caught up in trying to pursue being a voice actress or even just being part of a voice acting community that I was trying so hard to pursue and building those relationships that I didn't come home. I didn't go home. I didn't make a plan to be able to go home to see her, knowing that she was having seizures and strokes the previous few years of her life. And I do feel guilty. I feel guilty that I can't go home, that I can never hold her. So I'm processing this out. I am getting it out of me because it is my real feelings. It is how I feel and where I am, so that I don't have to let the trauma or the PTSD take over how I view this loss. The last few deaths that happened at the onset of the concussion were really hard to deal with. And this is the person that I always felt that I would melt down and fall apart if she died. And she's not here. And I'm still here. And I'm still here. And that there's no remorse or guilt that I should have over the fact that I am still here. And I find that the one thing of comfort is that I have the ability to move forward into the world, the things that she taught me, to help other lives, to maybe make someone else's life a little bit easier, to help someone to feel more understood or more valued. So I have a responsibility to name these feelings. I have a responsibility to feel these feelings. I have a responsibility to take care of me so that I can be of service and be there for others as God would intend for me to do. So I just needed to take the time um, to record this. And I think just for this week, I'm going to be honest with where I really need to be. I've had this fun fantasy distraction of dealing with trying to build my voice acting social media after being attacked, and dealing with what are my feelings about my ex coworker, and the behavior that they've had. I've used all those things to distract from this real root issue. And so I think what I'm going to allow myself to do this week is to come back to how I feel, to what is real for me right now with this loss. Because I'm going to try to not use my old coping mechanisms, which are to deny and to ignore how I really feel. Instead, just express it. And just right now, I feel the sorrow, I feel the grief. Tomorrow, I'll maybe be angry or goofy. I have no idea, but I'm just going to allow myself to vlog. Maybe I should do a Veda. We'll vlog every day in April. Or April, good Lord, vlog every day in August. Even though the month's halfway over, I'll vlog the rest of the damn month, okay? Just vlog every day to name what are my feelings, what's really going on for me. To take responsibility for how I feel, to be accountable to myself so that I can show up whole in my marriage as a whole partner who is ready to be loving and capable, so that I can show as a whole member of my community, for the women that I am mentoring, that I can show up as a full person, ready to be of service, ready to connect, ready to work with them, instead of being in denial and avoidance and running away from my feelings of this loss. So that's where I am today. It's where I am today with dealing with my PTSD while being a Black woman. And I will see you all next time. Peace.